Christians walk soberly and grow more vigilant as we pray?
Yeah, growing up, I used to hear of the name vigilante, and there was a group in New York. They used to ride the subways and keep men and women and children safe. And that person was running for office recently, and sorry to say he wasn't elected in New York. But it also, first and foremost, brought me to the attention of Proverbs chapter 24. And lo, we all grew over with thorns. He's talking about a field of the slothful and stone walls where things were broken down. And I saw and considered, it looked, and I received instruction, yet a little sleep, a little slumber, little folding of the hands, and so shall thy poverty come as one that travaileth, and thy want as an armed man. And I was reading that, and it reminded me of a story that a pastor told me one time, Jerry. This man had a beautiful home and luscious acres on each side, and he had fences, and he'd go outside every day, and he just was marveling about it. But for a while, he just got busy, and one day he looked, and his fences were right up against his house. And this was a story to explain this. His neighbors that wanted his property would move his fence posts every day, 6 and 7 inches over the years, till one day he woke up and there they were, almost right up against his house. And the Lord reminded me that's how we are. If we aren't walking soberly and growing more vigilant with our prayer and our fellowship and paying attention to our surroundings. And that's how our nation has gotten. How did we get here? How did we come this far? A little bit at a time, that we need to be sober and start asking God to revive us, to be more fiery in our prayers. And God's not throwing guilt around, but he's showing us that's how the enemy takes over a soul's life and a country. May we walk soberly and more vigilant in these days.